Okay, okay, I have no idea if this is going to show up, but I polished this to, I can't say perfection because it's not, but for what I'm working on, it's as good as perfection as you're going to get. And it's actually better than new in many ways because this is poured in a mold and it's simply pulled out of the mold. Now this has been wet sanded and polished to perfection. The only way it's not perfect is you can still see there's little ridges where the decals were. You would have to sand so much material off that it would become kind of counterproductive. But past that, this is now better than new. And I want to try to capture a difference. For example, right here on the left has been polished. As you get over here to the right, it is unpolished. This has just been sanded with 3000 grit. Over here, I have no idea what's going to show up on the computer, so I'm trying to get different angles. Anyhow, approximately right here is the line of demarcation. So this is the payoff for learning the skills, because when you see this, sorry, I'm trying to talk around this stupid street I'm having to work right next to, this busy ass street, and I'm in this shelter that the owners have built for their RV, and this is just annoying, so I apologize. So when you can perform at this level, it's very rewarding. Yes, it's a lot of work, back-breaking work. My back is killing me. But boy, when you see the finished results and you feel it, it's just, nothing's better. And it's just very, very rewarding. Anyhow, I'm going to show you the process of polishing. And by no means is this a comprehensive tutorial on the use of rotary. Where is my buffer? Oh, wow. It's laying on the ground, which is a no-no. But I've got my pad washer, which I highly recommend, and I will wash this pad very thoroughly since it was laying on its side. Anyhow, I'm going to cut, I'm going to set it up so you can see a little demo. Okay, by no means is this a comprehensive demo on polishing. Polishing on gel coat is vastly different. Gel coat is a completely different animal than two-stage clear coat paint. What most guys don't realize with high-speed polishing, how much effort and how aggressive you can get and how aggressive it's required to actually take out sanding marks and blemishes and to do true paint correction. Now this is not paint, it's gel coat. So I don't want to get any comments about how I tilted the buffer, it's going to put swirl marks and blah 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 blah. I get it. It's not paint. Swirl marks are not an issue on gel coat anywhere near on a two-stage clear coated paint. Never mind a dark paint versus white paint. So if you see me do things that are a no-no, it's because I am working appropriately based on the material I'm working on, which is gel coat. So with that said, I've got my polish, and as a rule, most guys use more or too much polish and wax than they need to. Always read the manufacturer's directions. This is all I'm using right now. I've already cleaned my pad. If I had to guess, I would be using about 25 pounds of pressure that I'm applying to the polisher as I'm polishing. That's pretty significant. I mean, it could be more. It's hard to know. I've never pushed on a scale to figure, but I'm laying into it pretty well. And once again, it's gel coat. It's a much more durable. And that's the good news for guys, is that you can actually learn on a boat or an RV much safer than you can on a car, because this material is so strong and durable and thick. So as a rule, you're not going to tilt the buffer like this unless you need to and you know what you're doing. You want to keep it flat. I have this set at about 1800 RPMs. That's quite a bit of speed. If I was polishing on clear coat, I would keep it between 1400 to 1600 for removing wet sanding marks. But it's gel coat, different beast. Anyhow, I just wanted to show you a little example. Doesn't require as much polish as probably a lot of you think. I basically will use this 2 rounds, meaning polish on this twice, and then I will clean it with a pad washer each time. Okay, we have completion. Let me check, see what time it is. Almost 5 o'clock. Okay, welcome to your 8-hour project. Even after 25 years, I still don't get it right. So I predicted that this would take between 5 to 6 hours. Got here at 9:30. It's almost 5 o'clock, and I still have to finish cleaning up. I probably have another 10 minutes left. The sun is beginning to go down, and it's starting to reveal the gloss, the high gloss that we now have on the front end of this thing. Absolutely amazing, unbelievable, silky smooth. Woo! Man, I wish you guys were here to feel this. Customer was absolutely floored. Came out way better than she thought. But I know that through wet sanding, amazing things are possible.